Welcome back to the Painted Peach. I'm Mary, and today I'm in a gingerbread playlist hosted by Take 5, which is Jeannie's palette, Funky Junk Inspiration, and the Painted Peach. The playlist collaboration link will be in my description. Think about subscribing, hitting that bell, liking, sharing, all the good things. That helps my channel. And thank you to all of you that are here. I am so happy to have you as one of my friends. All right, let's get on with it. Here I have a container that I had gotten a long time ago. I've reused it a couple times for different projects, and I am going to pull out all of this styrofoam, and we're going to use it for our gingerbread themed hot cocoa bar. This took a lot, so I sped up so you didn't have to see all this torture. And this is the end product in the trash can. Lots of styrofoam. All right, so here's my hands from that. It was really gross, and I guess they spray painted it black, so it got all over my hands. Now I'm just taking this sander and going over the whole thing because there's some old glue marks on there, and the surface of it is pretty rough. And when I use stencils, I want my surface to be pretty smooth so that nothing bleeds and all that. This is the chaos around me, you guys. So if you want to know what I'm working with, this is the small little space right now. I have got to clean my desk off. I had just cleaned not too long ago, but I have a tendency to put everything I would think that I want to use right beside me so that I don't have to get up 100 times, and then it ends up looking like this. So I just wanted to give you a peek into the world of Mary here and let you know how cluttered my desk is. I'm gonna get another video when I clean it off and show you guys that I actually do clean every now and then. Now I'm just wiping off all that dust that the sander got on there and all those little styrofoam balls and everything away so that I can start creating. Now I zoomed you guys in so you don't have to look at my mess. And we're gonna get started with this hot cocoa bar. So I have this very large stencil that is for a hot cocoa bar. It has all kinds of stuff on there. We're going to use this hot cocoa at the bottom and a few of the other ones, the smaller ones as well. I'm just cutting my stencil away from the rest of them to make it easier to use. I'm not cutting my backing. I'm keeping it all in one piece. And I'm going to try to line it up as good as I can and make sure it's nice and flat pressed down onto my surface. I'm cleaning my hands because of that black spray on there. My hands are stained now. Lovely. Hopefully I can get those clean, but I'm going to be using some red magnolia chalk paste for the hot cocoa, and then I'm going to use some shimmer bronze, I believe it is, chalk paste from Chalk Couture for the top words. And then I have another stencil that we're going to use to put a little gingerbread on there with the copper color or bronze color. And then I also have a little coffee cup that's on this stencil, the hot cocoa. I guess it's a hot cocoa cup, not a coffee cup, but anyways. And we're going to put that on the other side also. You want to make sure that you dry really good in between each so that you don't smear anything. And there's that little gingy we're going to use. It says Old Snap on it. I was thinking of using that one, but it was too big. So we're just going to use this little one and just put the little gingerbread on there. And he turns out super adorable. And then we're going to add from our hot cocoa the little cup at the top. And I'm just going to piece that on there and use the same color we used on the gingerbread man. Let me know in the comments, are you a hot cocoa drinker? Or do you like coffee? Are you more of a cold beverage person? Or do you just not enjoy any of those things? I love hot chocolate, but I do not really drink it that much. I'm not really a sugar drinker. I use those fake sugars when I drink my coffee, but I do put whipped cream in my coffee. So I think that's a little bit of a treat. I don't like using anything else like marshmallows or peppermint sticks and stuff in my cocoa, but I mean, I have used marshmallows, but it's not my favorite. I like whipped cream. All right, so these are some jars that I got from the Goodwill, and they came with 6 of them in different sizes. The 3 that we're going to use today are all the same size, and I'm just scrubbing that sticker off of there, and then I'm getting some alcohol to clean the whole jar inside and out. All right, so then I just set it in between these 2 chalk pastes to hold it still. I laid it on the paper towel that I used to clean it with. And now I'm going to cut out some of these smaller things to add to our jars. And I'm going to do all 3 of the jars. We're going to do one with peppermint sticks, one with chocolate chips, and one with marshmallows. So then I just place a block in the bottom, and that way it'll hold up my jars. And now we're going to move on to another DIY. So this is a packaging envelope that I received mail in, and I just ripped it open and turned it inside out. And then I'm going to draw out a little sketch of a gingerbread man. This is just a little rough sketch of one. You can't really see from your end, but there is a blue mark where I need to cut, and then I'm just going to cut around, and if I feel like I need to make an adjustment while I cut, I do. And then we will stuff this little guy. So we'll start gluing the bottom together, and then we'll use some polyfill to stuff him. He's going to be a little paper bag stuffy gingerbread man. I did struggle a little bit up towards the top where the neck is. For some reason, it did not want to glue together, but I ended up adding some fabric for a scarf, so it ended up being okay. But I'm not really sure why it wouldn't stick up there. It just did not want to stick together with the hot glue. I probably should have used a different glue. Maybe it would have stuck, but I don't know what was repelling the glue. It just did not want to stick together up there at that crease at the neck. Last year I made one of these, and it's a girl, so I plan on displaying both of them together. This one is a little bit smaller than the one I made last year, and but it's still just as cute, and I can't wait to put them out with my little coffee, or I keep saying coffee, my cocoa bar. All right, so here I am putting that polyfill in, and this is where I start struggling. I won't make you watch all that, but it is a very big struggle trying to get that neck to fit together. Okay, here he is all glued together. Now I'm just taking some Distress Oxide, and I am going over the whole thing just to give it that little grungy look for a primitive little gingerbread man. And then I'm just using a paint marker to make the eyes. I used the Distress Oxide for the cheeks, and then I decided I needed the real blush because it was not picking up enough. So I am realizing that I like the real blush better than the oxide. So that's that. Now I'm going to grab out some buttons, and of course it takes me a minute to figure out which buttons I want. Once I decide, I end up threading them with some jute twine, and that way it looks more like it's sewed on, and we will get that on there, and it ends up looking super cute with the threaded twine through there. And there it is. Isn't it precious? So now I am getting out some of my primitive fabric, and I like the red for some reason with the gingerbread. I think it just brings out a little bit of color. So I'm just tying that around his little neck like a scarf, and then cutting it off. And then I grab a rusty bell and add that on there as well, I think that just added the right little touch of primitive to our little gingerbread man. Now I have this wired jute that I'm going to use for a hanger. I'm not really going to hang him from this, but I think it makes it look super cute to have the little twists in there, and it's more primitive that way. And I'm just hot gluing it to the back. You could staple it, you could use any kind of glue you want, but I don't plan on hanging it from this, so I just used hot glue. And you could also put a piece of fabric over it to hold it a little better. Now I'm just going around with some little dashes to make it look like the little gingerbread man is sewed together, and he is so cute. And that's pretty much it. He'll be all finished up and he'll be ready to display with my hot cocoa bar. All right, we're wrapping up to the end here. We are going to make some faux things to put in our jars. I do end up making some chocolate chips, but I decide not to use them. I leave that jar empty. But I'm just using some TCT Crafts foam clay and some Bose foam clay. This piece right here was chunky, so I threw it out. But this foam clay dries really quickly and it's very lightweight, so it's great for those little faux projects that you make. Anytime you get your clay out, you want to make sure that you condition it and work it a little bit, warm it up. That way it's more pliable. I'm just rolling it into a ball and then I'm smushing it down so I could cut out some little circles to create my little chocolate chips. I use that little tool just to cut some little circles out, nothing spectacular, and then I just shape them with my fingers into a little kiss shape, and that would be the chocolate chips. Once I got started with this, I said, I am not making a million chocolate chips, so I stopped. You can see up there at the top, that's as far as I got with that. Now I'm getting out my white. I'm gonna make my peppermint sticks and my marshmallows out of this white. And I had that little pink that I had mixed up there. I'm just gonna make some little filler marshmallows to stick underneath the other ones just to hold them up. But I'm now conditioning this clay and we're gonna make those little peppermint sticks and marshmallows. Here they are. I painted the little peppermints and we formed all our little marshmallows. Stay tuned for the final reveal. Don't forget to check out the playlist in my description and the host of this playlist. And we just like to thank you all for joining us for these playlists. We are having loads of fun. We do a playlist every Friday with a different theme, so we'd love to have you watch and join us. All right, let's see the final reveal. Moose is ready.